Okay guys, I know you've seen the title. In this video, I'm going to be showing my results after investing $20 a week into Bitcoin for not one, but 2 years. 2 full years. So I've for 2 years straight, every 2 weeks I invested $20 into Bitcoin. Now, if you want to see after what happened after year one, just check my suggested videos. But in this video, I'll be showing you my results after putting $20 a week in Bitcoin for 2 years. Actually, a little bit over 2 years, but 2 years. But let's waste no more time and jump straight into it. Okay, so as you can see, this is my reoccurring investments. The average the average price paid is $72,471.25. And by the way, I'll show you the total dollar amount that I have and the total returns in just a second. I'm just going over the reoccurring investment so you can see that for that part first. So the average price paid $72,471.25. Current bid price of the recording of this video is $88,401.48. So it says Bitcoin current price is $15,930.23, which is $15,930.23 or 21.98% higher than the average price paid. So it's basically up 21, roughly 22% versus the average price that I end up paying. And as you can also see, it says you invested $79.24 last month and $2,139.45, or is 0.003 coins since your first order. Oops. And as you can see at the top, it says weekly buy $20, and says you've invested $79.24 last month and $2,139.45 since your first order on November 3rd, 2023. And it's letting me know that if I continue to allocate by November 3rd, 2026, I'll have allocate over $3,000 to Bitcoin. And as you can also see, they have the history. You can see all the history of the Bitcoin purchases all the way down. And I think on the desktop version they only go down but so far, but I'll make sure I'll have it on the phone version where you can actually see it going all the way back. Now we scroll all the way up. As we can see, let's just look at what Bitcoin did for let's look at a longer time frame. The past 3 months, it that's where things kind of went bad. The past 3 months is down 25%. The past year from this time, it's down 6%, and then 5 years is up 236%. Now, as we scroll down, so you guys can end up seeing, so as the total amount I have in Bitcoin is $4,402.57. Today's return 1.1048, and the total return that I have, which you guys may want to see, is $1,543.07. I'm up 53%. Now, of course, this year Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin didn't do that well. Bitcoin did not. 2025 was not like a big year for Bitcoin. 2024 was, because I believe the last time I did the video of Bitcoin in 1 year, Bitcoin was $97,000, and my average. I wanted to go back to this. My average my average price paid on for the first year was like 45,000. So my average price paid was like for 45,000. I think Bitcoin was like 97,000 at the time, and I was actually up 114% or over $2,000. Now keep in mind the strategy that I'm kind of using is dollar cost average, where you invest $20 regardless if it's high, low, and it's basically to get the average price over a longer period of time. So dollar cost average is meant as a long-term strategy. So sometimes you'll get Bitcoin when it's high, sometimes you get Bitcoin when it's low. So you don't want to. So that way you don't have to try to guess in a good entry point. You just buy high, buy low. So it's as long as long term, it's an upward trend, you'll be good to go. Now, oops. So now, like you can see it, all of that from oops. So as you can see, it says your equity. It says $4,402.30. That's the total amount. Now it says here is for here. It says your average cost was 57,428.75. So versus this one, it says my average cost is $72,471.25. I believe the difference between these two is I might have had maybe I'm assuming maybe a little bit of Bitcoin earlier on before I started contributing $20 a week. So I think that would be the difference of I did have some Bitcoin earlier on. So that's why this average cost is 57,428 versus from when I started the average cost is $72,471.25. I know people was like, "Hey, but that's why." So I probably had some Bitcoin earlier on that I just never sold, and that's why that average cost is saying 57,000 in this one. But from the time period that I started doing $20 a week, this was the average price paid. So that's for video purposes. This is the one where I would focus on because that's the one where I've been tracking the $20 amount, not this one. Hopefully, that wasn't I didn't complicate things too much, and I'll probably have it like up on the screen. And by the way, guys, I also did a video when I put $1 a day in the S&P 500. Check the suggested video. Also did a video when I did $1 a day into meme coins as well. Check the suggested videos. Yeah, so I'm coming into 2026. I am going to do a lot more environment intentional finance experiments where I end up investing $1 a day, $5 a day, consistently over a good amount of time, so that people can see how these investments would actually do with real money over a longer period of time. Yeah, guys, and also here is I showed this is the pulled up is the my phone version, so you can see the history. You can see the real history of the $20 a week going all the way back to November 3rd, 2023. And you can see that I didn't miss um, investing $20 a week into Bitcoin all the way from November 3rd, 2023. You'll see it. You should be able to see it on this side. You should be able to see it on this side. But guys, that concludes this video. Let me know what you think about it. What do you know? What are your opinions on Bitcoin? Are you bullish on Bitcoin? Are you just trading Bitcoin short term, or do you think Bitcoin is kind of like worthless? I'm curious to see what do you think. I'll definitely keep this going on, and I'll show you what will it be after 3 years. That's probably the next time I'll show you. Not unless we see a major run up, I might do it before then. But the next time you'll probably see this would be year 3. I do plan on doing this for at least 5 years. I do plan on doing this for at least 5 years. Now after that, I'll have to make a assessment. But yeah, so I'll at least do it for 5 years, and so you guys should. I'll definitely keep posting so you guys can see it. Keep you guys updated regarding everything. Let me know what your views on Bitcoin. As far as long term, do you trade Bitcoin? Do you just kind of think it's worthless? But yeah, let me know. What your opinion of it, and what do you think as far as my returns and things of that nature. But yeah, that concludes this video. I showed you everything. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel.